At the other forward position, Reggie Bullock. At center, Christian Wood. It's time to meet the starting five for your team.
And we have a...
Thank you, B.A.
Okay, Alec, thank you. Well, the fans were a bit brutal when MP was...
Yeah, fans sometimes can get pretty emotional on draft night, but they took it to a whole nother level when MP was selected.
So the opening lineup for the Mavericks. They've got Reggie Bullock.
Substitution
Getting ready for the Suns. Landale's checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Baisley comes in for Durant. Warren's checked in for Okogie. And it's Ross in for Paul. Ross. Rebound by Mr. Clutch.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Well, Grant, everyone is excited for this season opening contest. That includes the fans, but even more so the players.
Well, there's nothing like a season opening contest. Yeah, both teams would love to kick things off with a big win. So expect to see them giving their all on the floor here tonight.
The Suns making a switch here. Shamet's checked in. And it's tied up with that one. Phoenix has gone 3 of 6 shooting from beyond the arc. Outside Ross. 1:14 left in the opening quarter. Here's Shamet. Clock at 6. Back to Ross. And again, it's the Suns missing.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
So they take the lead.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
The Suns have got 8 of 15 shots to go. Outside Ross. Green against Warren. Back to Ross. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Showing he's more than just a scorer. Warren is good at finding his teammates when they're uncovered.
One thing you notice about these Suns, RJ, many of them are considered strong two-way talents.
And that is such a list for your team. Having guys that can get it done on both sides of the floor instead of trying to balance a lineup of just pure specialists.
Lee, he's checked in for Shamet. Here's Mr. Clutch. From behind the arc. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
When he has that much space, he's a pretty good bet to nail the 3.
Outside Ross to the paint. Here's Landale. And he banks in the layup. He's got 5.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
And that streaking rack attack is the Mobile One drive.
He made that drive look easy, but that had a high degree of difficulty.
Kleba down low. Pass to Mr. Clutch. The 3 ball. And the 3-pointer goes.
3-point field goal.
1 second left. He can't get it to go. Oh, what a performance by Luka Doncic. He has been the story for the points in the...
Let's see if I can get myself a start early.
And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Mavericks. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. DeAndre Ayton is out there with Kevin Durant. And it's Okogie in at the small forward position. That's who's out there for Phoenix.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Back to Paul. Inside, here's Booker, and Booker with the jam.
Let me back in. This is watching.
We'll go for a different look here. Baisley, he's checked in for Kevin Durant. Warren comes in for Okogie. Ross, he's checked in for Devin Booker. And Payne is subbed in for Paul.
My bad, Swiss controllers.
And it didn't take long for Phoenix to match the offer sheet Ayton signed with the Indiana Pacers. Now, there was talk they might let Ayton walk after that fallout during their playoff exit. But Phoenix knew they needed to keep Ayton to remain a contender.
Here's Mr. Clutch, defended by Payne. Pass to Mr. Clutch. 4-3. The Mavericks rebound. Wow, that's good.
That's a blue-collar bucket right there. Grown man basket. Put in the work. Got a second chance to score.
Outside Warren.
2 minutes
Back to Payne
in the first half. 2 minutes.
Here's Baisley for 3. Can't get a second shot to fall. Now 1 of 2. 1:44 left in the first half. That puts him in the lead. He's got 11.
See, he had time to line it up, and you know what? He's capable.
Left side Payne. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. McGee's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Mr. Clutch. Another 3 for Dallas.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor space.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
Here's Payne. No good. Had a chance to end the run there. On the attack, Green. Pass to Hardy. Here's Mr. Clutch, defended by Payne. Here's Mr. Clutch. Hits the three-pointer. And now a 9-point Maverick lead.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Phoenix calls timeout.
And he hasn't gotten anything to go. You can see the frustration mounting as a result. His team, not in great shape either.
Also making a switch. Kleba, he's checked in for McGee. 43 seconds left in the first half. Pass to Payne. Rebounded by Green.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
In a major drought, need to find some sort of momentum.
Fires in the triple.
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
Phoenix has gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. Payne with it, guarded by Kleba. Payne against Kleba. Pass to Warren. Shot clock at 6. Here's Payne. And again, it's the Suns missing. And so it's Dallas going into the break up 12. Up big because of their three-point shooting. Just going to town from downtown tonight. We'll be right back. Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. And for the Mavericks, they're shooting at a respectable 49%. So the Mavericks 5 right now. Reggie Bullock is out there with Christian Wood. Then it's Luka Doncic. Then it's Tim Hardaway. And it's Mr. Clutch in at the 2 guard. Pass to Okogie. Back to Paul. This one for 3. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Here's Mr. Clutch. From the arc. Gets it to go. He's now 9 for 11 on the night.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes.
Outside Booker. Here's Okogie. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard.
And with his skill, you kind of forget that Booker is 6'5" and can get to the rim with ease.
Yeah, and Christian Wood moving here to the Mavs over the summer. Now, the Mavs knew they wanted more size, so they sent a number of players in exchange, but they got a deadly weapon to help them this season.
They've done a great job of moving the ball.
And again, I didn't use no BC. I'm grinding. I ain't buy nothing. It's straight.
Paul against Doncic. Doncic for the block.
Nice rebound.
Oh, you better dunk.
The other team's intensity right now. Credit them for making the right halftime adjustments.
Oh, yeah, I can't agree more. They haven't missed.
The Suns have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Outside Booker. Back to Paul. Pass to Okogie. Here's the 3. Wood grabs the board. Wood's got 4 rebounds in the game.
This isn't how they wanted to start the second half. Only 1 of 4.
Do that, boy.
And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Out of halftime, not the way you want to execute. Just 1 of 5 from the field.
Here's Bullock. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Doncic has got 6 assists in the game. Phoenix has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Now a timeout called by Phoenix. And pick and rolls never more prevalent in the league than they are right now. And there's always someone the defense has to leave open in those scenarios, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you know, it's amazing. It's such a simple play, but it's so difficult to defend, especially with the shooting that we now see in the NBA and the great spacing on the floor. It's a play, as you said, every team uses and executes well in their offensive attack.
Irving's checked in.
Substitution on the court. At the line for Phoenix, Devin Booker. Shooting 1.
When Devin Booker steps on the court, you almost expect 30 or 40-point nights. Booker is that talented.
Again, the Mavericks good for 2 more.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. We love it.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
And so it's Dallas with an almost surefire victory here, up 32 at the end of the quarter and dominating. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
You can count on him to deliver a few assists like this one each and every night.
And the ability to drop your jaw with the pass is something you rarely see in this league. What a talent he is.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. Torrey Craig out there with Darius Baisley. Then it's Terrence Ross, and then it's Landry Shamet, and it's Landale in at the 5 down low. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns.
Oh, he has a lot of tools in the toolkit. That right there was just one of them.
That was another look at our Mobile One drive of the game just a moment ago.
Yeah, a double-digit deficit. They're going to have to play better. They need more of this kind of aggressive play.
Here's Mr. Clutch. Good! Another from 3. Man, he's really launching them from outside the arc.
Man, so locked in, feeling confident in his three-point shot tonight.
Outside Ross. Pass to Craig. Here's Shamet. Hey, we've heard a lot of coaches say, including Warriors coach Steve Kerr, about load management. If you want to see the Stars play more often, cut the schedule back, maybe 72 games. Grant, your thoughts?
You know, B.A., this is a problem and a concern, I think, for the league. You go back 20, 30 years ago, stars played every night when available. Now you're not seeing that with the workload and the back-to-back and the concern with players and their safety and the amounts of money they make over their contracts. 72 games is a possibility, but I prefer to keep it at 82. Maybe I'm just a traditionalist.
Just 3 to shoot. The offensive rebound. And it's good for 2.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Dallas shooting has been great this game, 58%. Here's Mr. Clutch.
Oh, I messed up.
Offensive rebound.
No reread.
Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
They are shooting the lights out and doing a good job of maintaining this lead.
The Suns have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Outside Ross.
You don't have work today?
Pass to Landale. Now here's Craig. Baisley in the post. He's checked by Kleba. Baisley misses. Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. To the wing, right side. Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Mr. Clutch.
Come on, bro.
Takes a 3.
There you go.
Sinks it from distance. He's got 40 now.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Here's Shamet, and he'll draw the foul.
Good D.
Head to the line for 2. And the NBA always tinkering with the rule book, Richard. Any rules you'd like to see changed? The Richard Jefferson effect?
No, well, a lot of people ask me about the 4-point shot, and I just tell them, do you see where Steph and Clay and Damian Lillard are shooting from now? Where are you going to put a 4-point shot? All we're going to do is reward those guys for a skill that they already have. And I think sometimes you also have to look at the impact that it will have on the game of basketball. If you just have kids trying to shoot these shots or trying to see where they can come from,
I gotta wait till I'm not tired.
No idea what it will do to their skill impact. So I don't think that would be a good
I can't wait till I can build my stamina.
Counting, good.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing.
I gotta slow down when I get in this court.
A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth. Connects again from distance.
The parade of threes has no end in sight. He just keeps knocking them down.
And that latest triple ties him for second for most threes in a game. What a monster performance from deep it's been. Craig inside. Bertan's there. Craig no good. For Dallas, they've gone 5 of 8 from the field so far in the fourth. Mr. Clutch.
Man, stop it.
For Phoenix, they've got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. Here's Lee. Bertan.
Wait till I boost the attributes for that.
Had enough room to finish, and that's what he'll usually make.
Here's Mr. Clutch. Good.
Jay, that boy.
And of course it falls for him. And that 3 pushing him into the record books.
He is now tied for the most threes in a game. An incredible shooting night for him on a night we'll never forget. Pass to Lee. And the rise of the internet has helped give players their own voice. But now with podcasts and other streams, Grant, they're also able to monetize their voice.
Yeah, players understand the value of their voice and also how to monetize that. Speaking directly to their fans, to their customers, using these different platforms. You know, I think...
And again for 3.
And that is a 3 that will put him in the record books.
Oh, an historic performance by an historic shooter. One of the best games anybody has ever had.
He takes a breather from his ongoing three-point barrage. What a game.
Doing damage on the road. You talk about a big-time performance.
This is a game that every having from the arc. He's living it. It is almost unreal the way he is shooting threes.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game.
Yeah, really the standout.
How he get it? Play the game. I got
his offense.
I got way more points than that fucking weak ass 14 he got.
finding lanes, even making them, and relentlessly attacking the hoop.
Wow, did this game really turn out to be
See how they
his
do me
show?
live.
A commanding performance like that makes for a sweet victory, especially on the road. Back to Ross. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Mavericks.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
It's just the start of this season series with 3 games left between them, but it must feel great to take the first meeting.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the
Don't
one
worry
thing that
about it. Don't
stands
worry
out
about it.
is
Don't
what
worry
an
about it.
unbelievable
My son
night
is
it's been
over.
for Mr. Clutch.
And he's been
I'm
a
tired.
well-oiled machine on offense, keeping things simple in this
Pressure.
end, getting the looks that he wanted, knocking him down.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. The 3 from Craig.
Good D.
Rebounded by Bertans.
Get him, Craig. Get up, Craig.
Here's Mr. Clutch.
Get up, Craig. Hey.
The three-pointer on
Man.
the mark.
Game.
And so it's the Mavericks.
Well, I
taking
did
care
good.
of
I'm showing y'all a
business in this one.
grind.
This one
Straight.
wasn't even close.
No
The
money
hometown crowd
involved.
was waiting for a
Straight
miracle,
grind.
and it never
I'm about to
came.
show you. I'm about to raise this shooting up, though. I'll
They met every
letting other people get player of the game and not me. They got the game
And
fucked
that'll do
up.
it for this inaugural game of the NBA season. This is Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.
Hey, Jarvis.
What?
Have you got 2K23 yet? I mean 2K24 yet?
It's not out yet.
It was out when I
Great
when I was
win
on
and a
there.
stellar performance from you tonight. Are you encouraged by how you played?
It's probably just showing a picture.
All right, I'm live.
Yeah, of course. You know, we got a great group of guys here, and this feels good. You know, we had a couple miscues, but for the most part, we played a heck of a game. We just need to keep limiting our mistakes, and the sky's the
That's
limit.
not what I picked.
You really put on a show on offense. Where in the world did that come from?
Thanks, John. Yeah, I had it going a little bit. You know, after the first couple shots.
Fantastic win tonight, MP.
Thanks, John.
What was your favorite part of tonight's game?
You know, John, there was a lot of noise this offseason about whether I was the right.
There were a lot of media outlets in the preseason that made a big deal about the fan base's
Community. Community is everything to me, so it's very important for me to have the fans on my side. You know, with that being said, okay, that's it. All right. Thanks, guys.
Okay, I will let him know.
What up, Rick?
MP, come on in.
Okay, Freddie made it seem like I had to do a bunch of PR stuff just to get my...
Sounds good, Jerry. Yeah.
We going undefeated, y'all.
Well, in our grand finale of the 2K TV virtual wrap party, we've got some heavy hitters in the house. Team 2K TV, we've got LD2K, we've got Brian, and our guest, John Smith. On the other side of the court, welcome back to 2K TV, Jimmy, aka the Professor, and new.
Everyone's excited to see these two monster teams battle it out. You know, Greg, whoever comes out on top tonight will have really made a statement to the league.
They're going to be out on top.
For Dallas, Powell, he's checked in for Reggie Bullock. Green comes in for Hardaway. And it's Mr. Clutch in for Luka Doncic. And the Grizzlies also with the sub. Kennard's checked in. Taking a look at the Grizzlies. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. Kennard is out there with John Morant. And it's Adams in at the 5 spot. Here's Mr. Clutch. Guarded by Morant. Mr. Clutch gets the bucket. And you look at MP, you have to think back to his very successful college career, Greg. Was an outright star at that level.
Yeah, stayed 3 years before making the jump to the NBA. You don't see that too often nowadays. He won a college championship and had nothing left to prove.
Let's go with a 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
Yeah, that's 2 straight three-pointers they've allowed.
Smitty with Memphis. What do they need right now to make a championship run this season?
Kevin, I think the pieces are all in place. It's a
I'm coming for goddamn me. Play the game. They got me fucked up.
When the pressure's on in the biggest postseason games.
Dallas leading by 6.
You don't want no smoke, Chop. You don't want no smoke, Chop. You don't want no smoke, me, Chop.
First quarter. Nailed from three-point land.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Morant passes to Adams. Back to Morant. Lays it up and banks it in. Morant's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
You like how Adams surveys the whole floor, allowing him to spot the wide open man.
Outside Irving. Passes it to Powell. Irving looking over the floor. 5 on the clock. Fires the 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
Points coming off the triple.
Pass to Kennard. Brooks against Green. Turn around Jay. Goes back up. And the layup by Jackson. Jackson's got 6.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Here's Mr. Clutch. He had a career game last time out. Bucket after bucket. Another 3 for Dallas. It seems everyone wants a piece of MP. It was announced Mobile One will run a campaign centered all around him.
And hard to ignore the star power that MP has started to build from his time in college until now. He's becoming a household name.
From outside the arc, another 3 for Dallas.
Crushing it right now. They've done an excellent job of spacing the floor.
If you love analytics, this is what this is all about. They favor the 3 ball. You can pile up points in a hurry.
And Adams with the slam.
Big man plays by Steven Adams, using all of his height to dominate the offensive glass and end the play.
Mr. Clutch, another 3 for Dallas.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Yeah, the defense has allowed him to get into a rhythm from there, and he's been relentless.
The first quarter concludes in a double-digit lead on the scoreboard.
28.
Trying to comfort it, man. Let him do like subscribe, bro.
It's been a lopsided game. We'll see.
It's straight grind, no VC. That's really my dude shooting. I'm like still 60 overall. No cap, no cheating, none of that. I'm just timing the shots.
Has helped them build an advantage here, playing with good focus and good energy.
So with Irving on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. Tim Hardaway Jr. out there with Maxi Kleber. And there's JaVale McGee. Then there's Harden. And it's Mr. Clutch in at the point guard. And they call an illegal screen here.
God damn, boy, what y'all doing, dog?
His feet weren't set on that screen.
What the fuck happened?
So difficult to stay planted, especially with all the motion around you. Annoying turnover.
Last outing for Memphis, they won that game.
Fire in the hole.
And bottom line, they found ways to score. Credit the game plan going in. It was right on the money.
They knew that the arena would be rocking. And if they could execute well on the offensive end, they knew they could quiet down this hostile crowd.
Here's Bain. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. During Desmond Bain's first season, he shot over 43% from three-point territory.
And that was top 10 all-time for a rookie. And Bain's three-point numbers went up in his second season. From the start of his career, Desmond's been a premier shooter.
We know he can pass it. He's a tough defender, and Desmond Bain can shoot it from all over.
And again, the basket for Mr. Clutch. Mr. Clutch has got 26.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
And there's a whistle that goes on Mr. Clutch. That is his first foul of the game. The Grizzlies making a switch here. Clark's checked in.
Checking in for the Grizzlies, Brandon Clark.
Here's Tillman. No points in the game yet for him. Aldama
not getting none on me either.
Well, it was the Dallas Mavericks winning their last game against Phoenix. Here's Mr. Clutch. And it's Dallas with another one.
They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Good shooting can be contagious. You see the confidence running through this team right now.
Jones, the pass to Clark. Back to Jones. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Jones has got his first bucket of the night.
And guys, we talk all the time about making the extra pass. Clark there proving how important that concept is.
Here's Mr. Clutch. Tillman grabs the miss. The Grizzlies trail by 21. Aldama passes to Jones. Here's Aldama. Guarded by Hardaway. Back to Jones. He's off on that one. Some solid defense from Mr. Clutch. For Dallas, they've gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to fall in the second quarter. Outstanding shooting. The feed now to Hardaway.
Damn.
Here's Aldama. Guarded by Hardaway. Aldama passes to Tillman. Outside, Jones. Pass to Tillman. Shot clock at 6. Back to Jones.
Damn, I left him off. That's 3.
Again, the miss by Jones.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Mr. Clutch, the pass to McGee. He dishes it to Hardaway. Gets to the corner and buries it. Hardaway's got 8 points.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Jones, the pass to Aldama. To the middle. Tillman's shot is good. Tillman's got his first points in this one.
Beautiful location on the pass as usual.
Trying to cop me an assist, man.
And it'll be the Mavericks with their
I don't like that 0 sitting up there.
Still very early in the season here, but Team Greg beginning to hit their stride and get into it.
Yeah, put me back in the game, bro. Y'all ain't gonna be taking me out, bro.
So it's Dallas in complete command. Their lead at 28 points going.
That's the end of the first half with the score. Your Mavericks, 71. The Grizzlies,
I'm 8 for 8.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different.
Substitution
for Dallas. Powell, he's checked in for Wood. Green comes in for Tim Hardaway Jr. And it's Mr. Clutch in for Doncic. Then for the Grizzlies, Brandon Clark, he's checked in for Steven Adams. And it's Bane in for Brooks. So on the floor for Memphis, Jackson is out there with Desmond Bane. Then there's John Morant. Then it's Brandon Clark. And it's Jones in at the two-guard spot. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown.
Substitution.
The average age of NBA players is getting younger and younger, and now about a year younger than they were a decade ago, Steve.
Kevin, I'm sure you're correct, but for me, I'm also seeing guys play longer and longer and longer. The old guys are sticking around.
Well, Christian Wood has shown himself capable of being a 20-10 guy, but now he's looking to show he can be a winner as well.
So with Irving on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. They've got Christian Wood. Maxi Kleba is out there with Green. Then there's Doncic, and it's Mr. Clutch in at the 2. And there's the pass to Williams. Adams trying to free himself up. Williams' shot is off. And you hear about impacting, winning. How does Wood, Greg, take the next step in that regard?
And one, nigga.
Well, Kevin, we know he can make shots and block shots. I think it's just about consistency and decision-making. And then defensively, I think he's more than capable.
Tillman, he's checked in for Memphis. That free throw good for Mr. Clutch.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
Passes it to Tillman. And it goes out of bounds. That one is off Kleba.
Grizzlies ball.
On defense, Dallas. Adams, the pass to Tillman. Back to Adams. The shot off that time. So the Mavericks will take it the other way.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after
I messed up.
Mr. Clutch.
Hey!
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
This has been an impressive. They've maintained their focus.
It's good.
That's the pass you want. Orchestrating the offense, creating for others.
Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
And I just love his competitiveness he's showing there. Team might be down, but a drive like that could spark them.
Here's Mr. Clutch. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Grizzlies have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Jones, no luck. Here's Dallas. Big stretch here going 10-2. Here's Doncic. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
It's been tremendous job of play calling and execution. They just continue to increase this lead.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Aldama's checked in.
A generational talent. Doncic able to carry a team and make others around him better.
Here's Jones. And gets the rebound. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
We talk about players, Steve, we talk about coaches and GMs, but not too much about owners and their effect on the game and the organization.
Kevin, the owners for me are A1. It starts from the top. They're the ones who hire the team president, GMs and coaches. And certainly, there's some teams who have some great owners.
Travis Bertans checks in for Dallas.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc, a key part of their initiative this entire fourth quarter.
Interesting approach coming down the stretch, looking to rack up points in chunks.
Aldama passes to Jones. Clock at 6. Pass to Aldama. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been they just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Good shooting can be contagious. You see the confidence running through this team right now.
Outside Williams. Pass to Tillman. Memphis moving it around. Here's Jones. The second chance effort. Up and in on the lane.
A much different player here in the second half. He's taking advantage of what the defense allows.
Shoots the 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
And in this era of player movement, Greg, we're seeing guys often pick teams on fit or style of play. When they look at that, what are they looking into?
You want to have fun coming to work every day, Kevin. I mean, the money they're making, most guys are going to be set for life. But I think they recognize it's about the journey and who you have the opportunity to take that journey with.
Yep, it counts. Tillman's got 6 points in the quarter.
Not just selling for something along the perimeter. Excellent job.
Here's Mr. Clutch. Launches it. And again for 3.
Hey, guys, this is a historic shooting night for him. Tied for third now. Most threes in a game.
The points, GA, just keep piling up, and the threes keep dropping in. He is red hot from beyond the arc. Williams looking over the floor. Kleba with the rebound. They're making this a runaway.
And the only question for me right now is just how big.
Good! Another from 3.
And this parade of threes has no end in sight. He just keeps knocking them down.
Oh, and that latest triple ties him for second for the most threes in a game. What a monster he's been from deep. Outside, Jones. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. From deep three-point range, it's not going to go for him. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. Bertans defending. Inside Leaner.
His ass up.
No luck.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
And you've seen they've made numerous attempts to try to get him going. Shows how valuable he is to this offense.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Now the pass to Mr. Clutch. From deep.
Tied and out, nigga.
And again for 3.
Splashes hard.
Tied and out.
And he moves into second place all time with that make for a game.
Greg, you have to think that every time he releases the ball from deep, it's going to go in. He just keeps raining it down on him. So we see the Mavericks taking the win here. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Steve Smith, Craig Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan.
Fuck with a real nigga, man. So, while I got just boosted speed and acceleration. That's why I was able to move a little better than what I was last time. Now I'm just going to stack it up. So I'm about to go game for game, knocking them off one by one. I'm trying to go undefeated this whole NBA season.
Press?
No. I gotta show you something. Just watch this.
Hey, what's MP stand for anyway? Sounds like a phone to me. Y'all got that MP29? That Nokia joint?
No. I think it stands for mostly pathetic.
No. Major pose. Missed the point.
Musty pillow.
Oh! Yo, why is that so funny though?
I think it's because she's an agent. Usually they're not funny. They're just suits. But this agent, she's very funny. Oh, yeah. She's supposed to be friends with everybody. You know what I mean? That's kind of...
You gotta hate us, man.
That is my deal. I'm either your friend or
No,
your
real nigga always gotta have haters.
You still salty Ricky Bennett didn't join your agency, Barbara?
Oh, come on now. I was just trying to help a brother out. It's not my fault that he doesn't understand the rules of the game.
Oh, Shep, I got a serious question for you. Why can't you be more of a leader like MP? Why are you gonna be so gosh darn selfish all the time?
Man, anyone looking up to that bum now? Good luck leading a team when you buried on the bench.
But you know who I really feel sorry for? Like, honestly, his girls. All these NBA players. You stuck with that clown? I mean, realistically, man, he probably got a whole closet full of cardigans and pleated khakis, right?
She'll figure it out. Speaking of, yo, Mila, your boy's single. Hit me up if you ever want to see what it's like to be with a real man.
Oh, wow. I am not touching that one.
Look, this episode is gonna do numbers, bro.
Was there ever any doubt?
Hey, Shep, any final words you want to say to MP? Before the camera dies, because we're making this fire content right now.
Yeah, for sure. I just want to say, your game's trash, your agent's trash, your girl's trash, and you're trash. Did I forget anything?
Girl, agent. I think you got that covered, buddy.
And the next time I see you, I'm gonna tell you that to your face. Other than that, just wishing you many blessings, brother.
What? That's real classy. Why would he even mention me?
Is he Shep? Does he...
Great game tonight. You really had it working on the offensive end.
Yeah, man, I was just trying to stay aggressive. My teammates were looking... Ash, not one cheer?
I don't do cheers.
So what about your guests? We all just gonna stare at you?
Yes? No.
What you got there, Ashley? Huh?
Bunch of hopefuls.
Okay.
Trying to ride your coattails.
And,
and here he is.
MP, my name is Jocelyn Davies, executive producer for Top Takes Daily. So nice to meet you.
Pleasure to meet you as well.
Everyone, I'd like to...
Tell you the truth, I really wouldn't have noticed it if people like you didn't constantly bring it up. No offense, I'm really not trying to be combative here, but that's just my reality, man. Like, people cheer, people boo. That's all a part of being an athlete. It's really not a big deal as people are making out to be.
MP,
what's up?
With all due respect, I'm not buying that for 1 second. This wasn't a road game in the playoffs. These were your hometown fans booing you off the stage.
Perk, come on. Bro, with all due respect, all due respect, I really don't care. I really don't. That's just...
MP, let's stay with the draft for a moment. A big part of the reaction to your selection was the fact that Shep Owens, your biggest rival, was still on the draft board.
That's right.
But a lot of people think he has the higher upside due to his athleticism and the fact that he has loads of untapped potential as a relative newcomer to this game, whereas you've been trying to work on your skill set for the last decade plus. How would you respond to people who think you've got the higher floor but the lower ceiling?
Shep would be a great track and field player. All you gotta do is run fast, jump high, and you get a medal. You feel me what I'm saying? But if you want to be the best in the world, You gotta shoot, you gotta defend, you gotta think at a high level, and Shep does not do that.
Oh, shots fired.
It's the truth.
Perk, you know I've been in MP's corner the whole time.
Somewhat.
You don't think... Come on, man. You don't think Shep can learn those things?
MP, you know we keep it real on here. I gotta ask you, man to man, how do you respond to Shep Owens calling you out on his reality show?
Oh, wow.
This dude took shots at you. He took shots at your family. He even took shots at your girl. What do you say to something like that?
Now I'll get gas.
Yo, honestly, that's just who he is. He's a trash human being who has no class. That's all I'm gonna say.
We got real beef. Let's make some hamburgers. Tell him how you really feel, young blood.
Am I wrong? Doing what he did, he should be embarrassed, but he's not because he has no self-awareness to know when he's gone too far. Like, that was too far. I mean, like, fam.
What you making?
You could debate who won the world words.
What you making?
You're not gonna debate this big fat L that I'm about to give him for the whole world to see. And I'm gonna make sure next time I see him, he gonna know.
Well, my chicken still sitting right here.
What?
You may not be an explosive leader, but those some explosive
Can you
words.
put on 30 seconds?
I respect the confidence, if nothing else.
Sure, whatever.
Well, this has been unforgettable, and I'd love to continue this conversation, but unfortunately, we are out of time. MP, thank you for joining.
Wait, so that's it?
It's been a real pleasure. Yeah, we got to wrap things up, but you have been a tremendous sport, and we really appreciate you answering the tough questions. We wish you all the best, you and your family and your girl. Coming up next, we talk early season contenders and pretenders, but first, this commercial break.
It's early in the season, but we're already seeing some teams fall short of expectations. Grant, what do these teams need to do to get back on track? Well, first of all,
substitution
getting ready for the Pelicans. Hernan Gomez is checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Nance comes in for Zion Williamson. Murphy, he's checked in for Ingram. And Alvarado's subbed in for Jones. MP announced as the NBA Player of the Week. What an honor.
It is, and I must say, a very deserving selection. MP had a great week, and he hopes that play continues tonight.
On the court right now for the Mavericks, we've got JaVale McGee. Green out there with Dwight Powell. Then it's Hardy, and it's Mr. Clutch in at the point guard position.
Well, he's a guy that count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
There's the triple. Another three for Dallas.
And keeping everyone involved early. Now, that typically pays dividends.
Yeah, and he's so-so from there, but when he's hitting from deep, it's a big confidence builder.
McCollum outside. Six to shoot. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's on JaVale McGee.
McCollum, really one of the more unique scorers in the league. It has a lot to do with the peanut butter smoothness he has, handling the ball, being on great balance, and being one step ahead of the defense.
Ooh. I made that little hole too spicy. So spicy sneak up on you.
The free throw drops for McCollum.
C.J. McCollum has been a scoring machine for years, and the fact he does it with that much balance off the bounce makes him fun to watch.
Well, and with McCollum, his combo guard skill set would be valuable for any roster.
No doubt about it, PA. I mean, this guy not only can score, get into the mid-range and shoot threes, give him some ball handling duties. Have him set some guys up on the pick and roll, and CJ can get the job done.
Pass to Murphy. Here's Alvarado. Out to McCollum. And again, no good by New Orleans.
Things are going south right now. This is not the type of shooting that his teammates expect from him.
Here's Mr. Clutch. McCollum defends. And the basket is good. He got it to go, and he took the bump. So a free throw coming up. An opportunity at a three-point play. And the Pelicans making a change here. Hayes is checked in. And Dallas also making a switch. Kleba, he's checked in for McGee. Well, it almost feels like we didn't get to see the real Pelicans last year with a superstar out all season, Brent.
Well, PA, I might tell you that you did. I mean, Coach Green did a heck of a job in his first year bringing these guys together. And look, if I was on the sidelines and I was a guy who could propel this team moving forward, I would want to be a part of that kind of success. Well, Nance is just such a cerebral player out there, does a good job of trying to be a threat with the assist.
Here's Mr. Clutch. Had a career game his last time out. Bucket after bucket. Lets it go. Carney's shot is good.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
New Orleans has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Pass to Alvarado. Here's Murphy. To the middle. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Number 24. Personal foul. 15 foul.
First free throw is good. And he makes both free throws. Here are the Mavericks now with the ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Here's Mr. Clutch. Another three for Dallas.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
And so it's Dallas. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. Getting lots of great looks. Shooting it well. That's why they're up. Back after this. So far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. Well, guys, we've seen a confident-looking Mavericks team out there.
Well, it's simple. I mean, they started off strong, and they've been hot from beyond the arc since the get-go.
You just couldn't seem to know what it was that they needed to do and how to stick them from outside. The defense pretty lost.
On the court right now for the Mavericks. We've got Josh Green. Maxi Kleba out there with Christian Wood. Then it's Kyrie Irving, and it's Mr. Clutch in at the point. And watching the 18th pick of the draft, MP, there was a lot of debate as to where he could get selected.
Yeah, there was a lot of film on MP, but not a real sense of his role. Teams like his intangibles, but weren't sure if the upside of taking him in the first round was there.
Outside Jones. Pass to Valanciunas. Here's Alvarado.
It's his second foul, but not the end of the world. One more before halftime, though. That would change some things.
Zion Williamson is checked in for Hayes. Bullock, he's checked in for Dallas. Hardaway comes in for Green. And we played through the first minute here in the second. Here's Alvarado. And it's blocked by Wood. And as it goes out of bounds, New Orleans will keep possession. And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
Oh, amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages them to keep attacking on the offensive end.
6 on the shot clock. The shot. And it's Alvarado missing.
Nice rebound. Trying to match
Avocado.
the team's intensity right now.
Not an ugly avocado.
Mr. Clutch can't hit. The Pelicans have gone 0 for 4 in the second quarter.
Brandon Ingram has been very serious about his commitment to grow his game.
Zion Williams.
And it's showing up in his playmaking ability.
Ooh, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
To the inside. Here's Bullock. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Bullock's got 7.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Ingram up top. Valanciunas against Wood. And here's Jones. Here's Williamson. And good work on the boards as they picked up the second chance points. Give him 8 points now.
They've struggled, but hey, you cannot lay it at his feet. Offensively, he's getting it done.
Yeah, the assist numbers for Ingram have been steadily improving.
It'd be awesome to talk to Brandon Ingram about the details, BA, that he's seeing on the floor and how the game is slowing down in this facet. Not the scoring side, but in how he's recognizing defenses on the floor and just how he's manipulating them much better.
Timeout on the floor. Mavericks. They come into this one having outplayed the Grizzlies last time.
They really had a strong night shooting the basketball. They got hot and stayed hot.
Saw the box score the next day and thought about those percentages. They had guys just going off in that one.
Is checked in for New Orleans. Closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. And don't go far. We'll be right back.
I cooked that. Good.
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. You know, with all the dunkers out there, some players make sure they don't end up on too many posters. Grant, you ever make a business decision?
Yeah, you know, I made a few business decisions through my career. Look, as a competitor, you want to make sure that you can play defense, give it your all, contest at the rim when you feel that you can. But when someone like a Vince Carter in the midst of insanity, that's when you make a business decision. And that's a smart decision.
Jones and Ingram. Valanciunas playing up front. And it's McCollum at the point. That's the group for Willie Green getting going here in the second half. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. And so it's Dallas winning this one. Just a gutsy performance on the road.
It really was. When this one was up in the air late, they showed how tough-minded they are as a team.
And that about wraps it up. For Brent Barry, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for tuning in. So long, everybody.
Congratulations, you guys really pulled away thanks to you finding...
Man, listen, there's a lot of love on this squad, man. And these guys...
My first game is the Heat, because that's who he played for. So I'm not going to face Shep until basically the finals. Oh, I do face him. After the playoffs. See? All-Star game, dunk contest, all that. Shit, I ain't gonna lie to you, I was high when I made the character. Huh. I want to hurry up and get to him. So let me hurry up and get these done. (3-0 Mavs, let's go. It's 4-0 right here. We're leading the Western Conference.
MP, what's up, bro?
T-Mac, man, you here to see me?
Yeah, I'm here to see you. Your agent told me you could use some advice.
Y'all clowning me or something?
Nah, nothing like that, man. I'm a fan. What you did in college was impressive.
Hey, man, that means a lot, man. Appreciate that.
But I saw what happened to you on draft night. I felt like I could relate.
Wait, how? You weren't booed in your draft night?
Nah, I didn't get booed, but there was plenty of hate. Coming out of high school like I did, a lot of people didn't respect that. Got a label put on me, just like you did, by sticking around for your junior year.
All right, so what'd you do to get past that?
And I needed to talk to someone who...
All right, I've gotten a couple wins on 2KTV, and we'll see what happens today. Best of luck to you guys.
It's time for payback. Cool. Dang it.
Oh. Nice. Oops.
Let me get you a screen.
All right, I'm about to beat them too.
What are these teams right now doing to maintain success?
Oh yeah, Sandra, if you don't mind, hit the like, subscribe button for me. Thank you. And thanks for watching.
Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. O'Neal comes in for Johnson. Thomas checked in for Mikal Bridges. And it's Seth Curry in for Dinwiddie. So with Irving,
I chose this number.
Here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right
now.
He is out there with Mr. Clutch. And it's
represent
Green,
the late great Kobe
It's Powell in at the 4 spot. And that will fall. The 3-pointer on the line for Mr. Clutch. Well, it's no secret that MP was a very controversial pick, Greg, by this team. The debate between him and Shep Owens will be argued for a long time, I'm sure.
And you can see both sides of the argument. A player who does the little things versus an athletic monster with upside. The fan base, though, has made it pretty clear they want it on.
Well, Ben Simmons at 6'11" with elite hops. That's an easy look.
Give me the ball.
He finds Green.
Give me the ball.
Here's Mr.
We need to get back in the lead.
Another 3 for Dallas.
Listen, this guy is not the most dangerous threat from there, but you have got to honor the shooting a little bit. Boy, what a season 2022 was for the Dallas Mavericks, making it all the way to the Western Conference Finals. Obviously, the huge upset over the Suns turned that season into what was a dream run early in Luka Doncic's career.
Count it.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside.
Give me the ball, come on.
And taking full advantage.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive.
Yeah, I'm a shooter.
And the awareness
I haven't bought any VC. This is straight grind. Like, this is me.
The shot's good from McGee.
He said overall still 60.
Down low.
I'm trying to build up enough VC points to boost his shooting and driving skills, all of it. So it's like straight grind without spending extra cash. You know, there's a lot of people that buy their VC.
6 on the shot clock. A shot, no good. Great D that time from Powell. They have a chance to go 2 for 1 here.
3.
How they play the clock.
Drills the three-pointer. And it's 9 points for Mr. Clutch.
And he gives up some size on that play, but the defender fails to close the gap.
It's incredible to me how players have become so adept at creating just enough space to get the shot off. Nicely done.
3.
By 3. The 3.
Tie game. Let's go.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
They got a deal going right now for 35,000 VC for $9.99. Includes a couple of Gatorade bottles to put on your player for the stamina.
It's the end of the first with the tie game.
I plan on getting it before it expires. Probably get it tomorrow.
With quarter number 2.
Now hanging onto the floor, yours.
And this has been a fairly
But you're right, VC is expensive as
here in the second. And taking a look at the Nets' performance here, guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
Well, you come in thinking they're going to
look, I'm a streamer and I'm not about to be buying VC like that.
Again.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into
nah, that
the
deal not going to max you out. It's just going to get you where you need to be.
We've got Bridges. Thomas is out there with Cameron Johnson.
If only it could max you out. Come here. Threes, please.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes?
I think the VC that max you out is the one that costs $100. But who would do that?
And the call.
I have never spent $100 on a game. Like literally. In a game, on a game, none of that.
Just a second to check out the scoring breakdown.
Even when I bought DLC,
I didn't waste any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Hardaway's checked in. And last season, the Nets were a favorite to win it all. But, Greg, a first-round sweep by the Celtics proved a very rude awakening.
And Kyrie missing so many games. How about Harden wanting out? Hard to build chemistry and continuity. That has to be the focus.
Come on, man, foul.
Brooklyn's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the free ball here. Down low, Bridges. Good D by Hardaway. The Mavericks leading. Pass to Mr. Clutch. From downtown.
And I'm clutch, baby.
Sinks the three-pointer. Mr. Clutch has got 18 points in the game.
12 straight points off of three-pointers.
Full bar, yes.
Bridges for 3.
You literally got a good D.
So
check me out, right? I'm open.
And this is their first time matched up with Brooklyn this year.
Yeah, and taking on an interconference foe, certainly not a rival. They're the better team, and they showed it, winning both matchups last season.
On the wing, Johnson. Bridges outside. The pass to Johnson. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Doncic passes to Mr. Clutch.
Fire in the hole! Let's go!
Doncic has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Here's Bridges, and he overshot that one, missing. Here's Dallas. It's a 12-2 run here, good pace. Here's Mr. Clutch.
Hey!
And he can do a lot more damage.
Shut the crowd down. They got shut the fuck up.
And with the
Yeah.
lead, they're enjoying.
Make them shut the hell up.
Didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Y'all were beat. So I got the game. Y'all beat the brakes out there, boy. They had 16 to 30 something while ago.
I think it's a change for the
Shake back real when I get in the game, though. No, I missed the clutch.
to
Clutch
do
Shooter.
their job.
Reggie Bullock, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Irving comes in for Luka Doncic.
And give him the ball.
That'll be a 5-second call.
And to make that mistake at this time is tough to come back from.
These are the kinds of plays that can
Fire.
be game changers, that can make you hang your head.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic.
My shots are so on point, it's unreal. It's like I'm cheating. It be feel like I'm cheating sometimes when I be making them shots like that. It's like, oh, I know people be like that dude, shady.
Of course, the analytical team shot way more three-pointers and
oh, you missed it.
Temporary
I'm down here.
But
I'm in my spot.
Every team shoots a lot of threes.
I'm in my spot.
It's more about personnel.
Yeah.
Shooting the ball.
Y'all hear that cash every time that ball get down. Ka-ching.
NBA, we see it all the time. Brandon Ingram with the New Orleans Pelicans. KD, the two players in Phoenix with Chris Paul and Devin Booker. DeRozan in Chicago. They'll hit those all day long. David, thank you. 6 to shoot. Hardaway against Thomas.
Box out game, boy.
Another miss. So really hit a rough patch here.
+8 in the rebound differential.
Good ball.
More reason
see you Hardaway, boy. You looking out like me out there.
Now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc. And you knew
majority of the points we got is me.
Irving and the Nets when they couldn't agree on a contract.
It's a team game, but sometimes you got to lead.
This team, Kyrie still has all the talent in the world, even if it comes with
good shit.
Risk. No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
Hey! Start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
They wouldn't expect me to pop out like that. That's what it was. They would not expect me to pop out like that.
Assembling a super team, and before you knew it, it fell apart. But this franchise has been back from the ashes before, so don't write off that front office just yet.
A big group substitution here for Brooklyn. Simmons checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Royce O'Neal comes in for Johnson.
One of my favorite 2K, WWE 2K. I ain't gonna lie to you, WWE 2K23.
JaVale McGee's checked in for Wood.
I'm not on it right now, but I'm gonna go live on it next after I do this.
Tim Hardaway Jr. And a great job to get that.
I gotta do Bobby Lashley's birthday bash match.
In one possession. Just stay after it.
And I gotta do for real, man. Hey, I'm a big WWE fan, man. Like real, like big. Like, I'm going to the show that's coming out here to Texas in October. I went to WrestleMania that was out here in Texas.
With the rebound.
It was live.
And offensively, they've gotten stuck on the
perimeter. Man, WWE fan since I was a kid. Never stopped watching it. I know as everything is staged and acted, but it's good entertainment for me.
Trying to free himself up. Mr. Clutch gets the bucket.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Just something.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Yeah, the new WWE games are more advanced. I sort of got used to them because I know I play them now.
And this is his
but if you catch the live next after this game, I'm going live again. I'm gonna play it. If you catch the live, you'll see what I mean.
The
game is on. It's not bad. It's one of the number one top selling games in the market right now. But yeah, it's a pretty good game. I'm not really a big basketball fan, so I'm not that good at 2K. If I was to play somebody go against somebody online, I would lose, literally, every time. But if I play WWE, it's different. I'm going to win. I know I'm going to win.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different. Substitutions for Brooklyn. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Thomas comes in for Johnson. And it's Seth Curry in for Mikal Bridges. Here's Simmons. Great D that time from Powell.
Oh, they got better superstars now.
Been good on the glass today.
It's the storylines that just got better
between these two teams in that area.
So with Irving on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. Green is up there with Maxi Cleveland.
I wouldn't say trying to catch up. Like as in going back and watching some until you catch up. I wouldn't say do that. But start watching now. So, like what's going on right now in this, you probably like some of the new superstars they got. Some of the old guys that came back and had like their league. In certain ways, they had their final matches with the dudes that they're passing their torch to. There's this guy named Austin Theory. He's supposed to be the next John Cena. Then you got Bray Wyatt, who's also going to be replacing Undertaker. My favorite wrestler of all time is the Texas Rattlesnake, Stone Cold Steve Austin. But my current favorite that's in like now, my current favorite right now is LA Knight.
Right back after this break.
Cody Rhodes came back as well. So the show it's good. Brock Lesnar's still there. He getting old, so he gets his ass whooped a lot more than he used to.
And he may not be known as a pass first guy playing out of the 2-guard spot, but he
got beef with Cody Rhodes right now. He broke Cody Rhodes' arm. Cody beat him in a match with a broken arm.
Makes you a much tougher team to defend.
Then he had another match with Cody. He beat Cody. Cody was like, I want a tiebreaker.
Or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters.
And yes, I'm talking about Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes. Star.
That's the next 5.
Luis O'Neal, first personal foul.
And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown.
It is something in Atlanta tomorrow, actually.
I've been impressed with the ball game long.
It's a live event.
Looking to just make
it's Monday Night Raw. Actually, there in Atlanta. That's Austin Theory's hometown, so I know he's going to probably have him a United States Championship match that night.
First one falls for.
I can't wait till they come out here in October. I'm so ready. I'm so ready.
That he's the kind of player you can win with.
I'm getting this time last season. WrestleMania got packed out fast. I'm going to make sure I get front row right there by the ring tickets. Like I'm trying to handshake wrestlers till I get some get a meet and greet pass. All that.
He's a major force.
As the Bears. Here's Mr. Clutch. For a while, the East was all LeBron. And the West, of course, as we know, the West is dominated by Golden State. But now, does the league, do you feel more wide open?
Well, certainly, when you look at last season, I thought there were 4 teams in the East that absolutely had a shot to make the finals. Contingent on health. Obviously, Milwaukee, without Chris Middleton, struggled to get over the finish line. In the West, you have 3 teams.
Come on, bro. He missing shots now?
Advance. So certainly the gap
it's time to drive it.
Playoff teams feels smaller.
Mills can't hit. Dallas has gone 0-3 so far in the 4th quarter from long range. Got that one up quick. Green's got 9 points here in the second half.
And they have been relentless from deep, and you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Here's O'Neal. Missed inside.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. Boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
Here's Mr. Clutch.
There you go.
Another 3 for Dallas.
Not the biggest fan of that shot, but he had the space to get it off, so why not?
They get a hand on it.
Finish!
An easy 2 points on the layup. Mr. Clutch has got 44.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim,
I need to roll up and smoke it deep.
To me, this is simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
I'm about to win this for sure. So once I win this, I literally want you to see what this WWE look like, and I want you to choose what match you want to see, like who you want me to play with. I'm gonna make it one of the best matches you ever seen. I'm gonna give you some heat.
Here's Mr. Clutch. Fires for three. O'Neal with the rebound. For Brooklyn, they've gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. And here's Mills from the arc.
He missed.
No good by Brooklyn. And so
Green
will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks.
Green.
A great fourth quarter.
You don't want me to do it?
2 points.
You don't want me?
Here's Mr. Clutch.
I'm too far back.
Mavericks. Good.
You better make it.
And boy, he can see blood.
Come on, y'all, let's run this clock.
Attacking a somewhat helpless team right now.
Well, you love that there's no let-up in how they're playing. They want to dominate every aspect, including second-chance points.
Harris, no good. The Mavericks have gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth. 4 of 9. Here's Mr. Clutch, covered by Mills. They get it back, and he makes that one. 46 points for Mr. Clutch.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
You have got to put a body on somebody. We talk about it ad nauseum, but you've got to be disciplined with the box outs.
Pass to Mills. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. Mills has got his first basket.
We so often identify Joe Harris as strictly a shooter, but this guy, he is a tremendous passer as well.
2 minutes to play. Fourth quarter.
Here's Mr. Clutch.
It is. It's affecting all my shots. I gotta boost my stamina, bro. That's why I'm taking my time shooting them now. You're right about that, bro. It's also stop this. That's why I'm trying to D up too. I'm trying to stay with the person. I'm tired.
Factor in what they've done here tonight. You love the aggressiveness.
And the dunk by O'Neal.
Patty Mills is about winning, guys, and if that means
and that dunk I did earlier probably took a lot out of
just that.
Here's Dallas. They're on a 17-6 run.
Come on.
McGee and the rebound paying off as they pick up 2.
Perfect shot selection as well. Come on, man.
You have to appreciate the doggedness and intensity on the glass. Wow.
And now they decide to foul.
Smack your chest so I can call a timeout and let my people get them some rest. And we win.
On the court. Shooting for Dallas.
Y'all put me right back in? Come on, man.
Shooting 1.
Dallas calls timeout. They're in front. 1:24 left in the fourth quarter.
And your next team.
That way I can see if they boost them up a little bit more. But I'm about to give y'all that game, man.
Player of the game, Luka Doncic.
How is he player of the game? I got the most points, bro.
He's just been a slasher tonight. Always moving, getting to the basket at will, and just seemingly taking advantage of a D that was reluctant to get in his way.
Well, to come in here facing a hostile crowd and have a game
okay,
like
I got a little juice back.
That's what separates the good players from the great players. The Nets have gotten only 3 of their 9 field goal attempts to go down since the end of the third.
Yeah, but it won't be enough VC at all. They won't give you all your VC. But I only got a minute left. It's almost over.
You can safely say mission accomplished now for the Mavericks.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first.
They asked for that.
That they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the.
I'm so damn tired. I can't do shit. I'm running on fumes.
There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
That gives him 51.
Come here, motherfucker.
But the truth is, they've had control of this game.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on the road.
Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
You can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
No doubt. It felt like they were a little tight for much of the evening. Now they're in a better flow,
I'm trying to walk
but it may
him.
be too little
I beg
too
I
late.
walk him. I beg I walk him. I beg I walk him.
And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great
Fix your
opportunity
face.
for a three-point play.
Yeah, man. I'm just lifted. High than a kite. I'm tired and all. Free throw good. Man, do y'all thing. Y'all lost. Where you going, buddy? Where you going, buddy? I'm going to D you up to the bitter end. I'm going to D you up to the bitter end. Yeah.
This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting.
All right, let's see. Boom, boom, boom. Come on, run it. Save. Come on, hurry up, save. I'm about to give my 2 viewers that I have right now. WWE 2K23 is about to start
for Greg Anthony,
in
and David Aldridge.
5, 4, 3, 2.